Hello, my name is Carrie.
And my name is Sam, and we're Thrive at Home, and we're passionate about building trust, intimacy, and connection in relationships.
That's right, and today we're going to talk about the importance of emotional connection in your relationship.
Yeah.
So even more important than great communication skills, it's how effective are you at connecting with your partner.
Thank you for continuing to join us on the journey of learning about connection busters. And this one, I'm going to entitle Ignoring Warning Signs. So John Gottman actually says that there's research that indicates that couples often wait 6 years after knowing there is serious marriage issues before coming into marriage counseling. And people wonder, well, why does marriage counseling fail? Well, often it's because we've been...
It's the 6 years of baggage that's coming along with the issue.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I think about ignoring warning signs, I think about Madagascar 2, and the penguins are flying the plane, and they're all up in the cockpit, and one says, "Skipper, look!" And there is, this small red flashing bulb, and, analysis. It looks like a small incandescent bulb, maybe indicating something out of the ordinary. And so he goes, I find it kind of slightly hypnotic and back and forth. And so then he finally says, "Right, Rico, manual." And he grabs the manual, and you think he's about to flip through and look at what's wrong. And no, he smashes the bulb. And he says, "Problemo solved." And of course, then they go on to talking about the engines, going
Failing,
out. It's a great scene. But the point is sometimes we're smashing the bulb and we're saying, "Problemo solved," when no. So the issue of kind of getting that sense, I think a lot of men, will see and kind of notice something is up, and they'll ask, "Hey, honey, is there anything that's wrong?"
Mm-hmm. And we say no.
And we say no, and they kind of know. No, I don't think something, but they keep asking, and it's still the answer is no. So what do we do about that?
Right. Well, sometimes I think it's the wrong question.
Okay. So what is wrong is the wrong question?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Or I think to put the because it's not, responsibility is not all on one partner here when we're talking about warning signs, right? Yeah. So when I find myself slamming the doors in the kitchen or something like that, he obviously knows something's up, and he may or may not ask. But then I think it becomes my responsibility to say, hey, yes, I am dealing with something, but I'm not ready to talk about it. Or I am dealing with something, I need to calm down, and then let's talk tonight, whatever. So I think there's some responsibility on yours. But if you keep practicing that behavior,
right,
it becomes a real challenge. But I think a better question is, or a better intro instead of what's wrong, right, is more of, just saying what you see, right?
Okay.
Just like, hey, something feels off. Something doesn't feel quite right.
So that I can understand. Something feels off. I was in my head just having this. You're slamming doors, and I walk in. Hey, I'm sorry. But I think sometimes, right? It's the, it's just I need to know, is it me?
Right.
And I think that sometimes people can be upset about something, but it has nothing to do with the other partner.
True.
And that's kind of an important connection aspect, is that we are allowing you to know what it is.
Right.
So even if you can't say what the issue is, you're not ready to talk about what's going on, at least saying it's,
right.
It's about you. It's not.
Right. Well, just that, hey, obviously something's up, or what's happening, because I think that to me is just saying more of, I'm here to listen, and I'm here to try to solve the problem with you, and instead of just slamming the manual on the light, what's wrong? Oh, cool, it's not me, or no, nothing's wrong. Then, bam, I'm out of here. Which the other person often will feel like, you just left me, and now there's something wrong on top of what's wrong.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say that too. People will often have conflict, and that's not fun,
right?
Especially if you're not doing that well. So I think sometimes it's the ignoring the warning signs can happen on both sides.
Right.
So it's the person that has the problem can be going, I don't want to feel this, and start trying to cut it off. Like, I'm just doing, ignore it. And then the other person can be like, oh, I think I've seen that before. I'm just going to not say anything. And it's so important that there is at least some response. Like, I see you. So,
Yeah.
all right. Connection buster.
Ignoring warning signs.
Ignoring warning signs. Don't do it. Problemo not solved. Thanks for continuing to join us on the journey.